Hey y'all, welcome back. I wanted to do a quick video on getting the game and getting more FPS out of the game, especially if you're running an older machine, less than 16 gigs of RAM, an older card, or anything like this. Now, on my server throughout time, we've had quite a few players come and go. We've had big builds on the server, and some of these players get disconnect issues or lag issues when they're around the big bases and they start to avoid them. On my Discord is a direct link to this Google Doc. I will also be placing that link in the info section, so just expand it and you'll see that. First and foremost, I'll be placing a link to the original gentleman who created this. He has permission for anyone to use it as long as they give him credit. He did a lot of testing, he did a lot of research, and he has a lot of thorough information. However, some of that's outdated. So in today's video, I wanted to show you how to hook it up and as well explain some of the things that you may not want to use. First and foremost, if you're using the no vsync command line, you'll want to make sure that vsync is off in your in-game settings. That's very important. Second, according to many people on Steam and Reddit, the use all available cores is outdated. So I don't use it at all. I don't recommend using it. Just let it go, but I did want to paste the whole original line here for let people decide themselves. One of the number one ones for me by far is the SM4 command. Now at the end here I'm going to show you how to put these in. It's quite easy. And of course if you want to follow it step by step, you just click the Google Doc link that's there. If you're an admin and you own a server and you've got players that are crying and complaining about, lagging out and rubber banding and it's all your fault, and you know the server is performing well because other players aren't having a problem, just give them the link to this video and your problem's resolved, and they'll be very happy that you helped them, and you're helping them with just a quick click instead of explaining it every time. That's why I have it up in my Discord. So let's get back into it. The first one I like the most, that's most affected, is SM4. So you'll see I've made some notes down here. If you just want more FPS, so you've got a decent machine, but it's not quite boss and you just need a little bit more FPS out of it, just put the SM4 in. Just copy paste only that. It loads up an older shader and you're going to get anywhere from 10, in most cases 15 to 20 additional FPS and possibly faster load times. It doesn't change the look all that much, so it's well worth it. Your performance will definitely increase. My cat's so excited about SM4, she won't be quiet. If you've got a medium level PC and you're having a lot more struggles, I would look to this one right here. It's the SM4 shader and it looks like No Man's Sky, but what it's really doing is changing the sky and it gives you more performance. And finally, if you're really running an older machine that's not up to the game and not up to the needs of ARC, you're going to want to copy paste this whole thing in. Now on the Google Doc I've got an explanation for what each part does. Again, all the credit for this goes to the original creator and the link will be there as well. I just had to have this easy and convenient, and I recommend if you're a server owner to have this easy and convenient and ready to go on your Discord. That way when someone is raising an issue and all the other players are like, no, I'm not having any problems, you can say, hey, take a look at this. And you get one of two things that happen. You might get real good player loyalty because you've really helped change the game for someone. And in a more negative side, but still, is they figured out that they can play on a server they used to play on without lagging, and they might go back. I found that one out of a few times, but at the end it's a win. So you really do want to help your players to play on your server, especially if you're running a PvE server with big builds and a lot of mods. One of the other plus sides to this, let's say you get this thing up and running, you copy and paste it like I'm going to show you into your startup. Most cases you can actually go into your graphics settings and improve them. So back when I had kind of a mediocre computer when I first started ARC, I really didn't have a great machine. I put in the entire code. Back in those days you did need to use all available cores, and I was able to go from all low settings to a mix of medium and high, and the game ran great, 40 to 50 FPS. So you can actually improve your settings and make it look a little less like Minecraft or Lego by adding this stuff in. So how do we do it? Very easy. You bring up your Steam library, you right click on Ark Survival Evolved, you go over to properties, and we want to get into general, I believe, set launch options, okay? And you know, in the case of an older machine, we're going to copy and paste this whole line just like that, and we're going to hit OK. Now, I'm not going to do that. I do have a 1070 or 1080, you know, 60. I have a good machine, so anyways, we're not going to put that in. Just cancel that up. Once that's done, you hit OK, you close it, and when you're ready to run Arc, you need to run it with just play game. Do not run it with any of these things like this, okay? You don't want to launch extremely low or reset. It just messes everything up. The no sky effects, it's already that with the No Man's Sky there. So you just run it as a regular game, very important. Then once you're in game, what I find, there's a lot of ways to have your FPS up there. Of course, there's the NVIDIA overlay, there's the Steam overlay, but my favorite way is just like Gamma. Once you're in game, you press tab and you press stat space FPS, enter. So just like Gamma, you press tab, stat FPS, enter, and that'll bring up your FPS and your ping to the top right corner of your screen. It's easy to take up and down. I much more prefer that to any overlay, as I can put it up and take it down as I need, test in the jungle and whatnot. And I mean, this is just great. Once I discovered this, it saved me when I had a crap box computer. And for on my server, people have been like, wow, Biggs, you got black magic, you know, and it builds some loyalty. I've really helped people enjoy the game a lot more with this. And you do need to shut down your game, put it in, and restart the game as a little note. So that's it, guys. A quick video. Like I said, if you're an admin owner, you link them up to this video, and they'll love you for it because you'll get them playing and you'll get them flying back over those big bases. It helps also with game load times. And in my case, we had, you know, you might have seen my giant bridge there, the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, people with lower end machines are flying over it, disconnecting, and they're falling off their birds. So this will alleviate that problem. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget the bell. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you next time. You know, new videos all the time and all that jazz. You heard it before. Love you guys. Take care and have a great night. My cat says good night, and we'll see you soon.